Hello everyone, how's it going? BigLT here. Welcome back to another food review. And we are doing Wendy's Baconator Cheez-Its. Yes. So much yes. Okay. So you're probably wondering, where did you get this? Because I have not seen this at Walmart. I've not seen it at my local grocery store. You must know where you got it, right? Yes, I did. Yes, I do. I got it at Aldi's here in town. Now, I went to Aldi's actually on Thursday last week at the time I'm recording this. This is Monday the 14th question mark. Give me a sec. Yeah, Monday the 14th, July. And I went there last week Thursday at Aldi's to look for this. I was looking where the Cheez-Its are normally at, and it wasn't there. I was with my worker today, and I was looking at it again. It's like, okay, they must not have it or something. They must not have it in, or they must not have it out. And I told my worker what it is, showed her a picture, and she's like, oh, they usually can carry these limited edition stuff on the end cap shelves over here, or, you know, in the front of the store and all this stuff. And I was like, oh. And as she was telling me this, we went around the corner. There they were on the end cap on the back of the store. But I gotta remember that if I ever find something at Aldi, if I need to find something at Aldi's, right? I can smell the bacon and cheese. Scotty's not gonna be happy because, okay. Funny thing about Scotty, I remember when I did the twisted queso Doritos with Parker. He watched that video and then he did his own review on it for his channel. He blamed me for not sharing it with him, and I was like, well, you know, I did it with Parker because why not at the time? So anyway, I'll just grab one cracker for now. So you guys, I don't think it makes a difference. It looks like a normal Cheez-It anyway. There's nothing special about it. So now I should grab a handful if you need it. Strong bacon flavor, strong cheese flavor. That's good. That's good. Where have you been all my life? Don't stop. I'm just going to sit here and eat it all in the middle of the video. Ooh. That good. That ain't very good. You need to get that. That's a given. That's a given. Oh, it's going to be a high score. You bet it's going to be a high score when we get there. First, the story. Let's see here. What can I say? Oh, update with my grandma. I don't think I told the story yet. So a week ago, at the time I'm recording this, again, this is like the last video. This is, I think this is, no, I said it earlier in this video. Never mind. Yeah, Monday, the 14th. So this was a week ago. I was with my grandma for the first time in about a month and a half. The reason I didn't see her in June was because she got into a car wreck up in Rochester at an intersection. I remember when we got into Rochester because we were running a touch late, I guess. So by the time we got to Rochester, she had to take me to my doc's appointment, right? So I told her, it was like, hey, you might have to show me where it is you got into that car accident that happened that one day when I called you. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's coming up. I was like, oh, really? This soon? I thought it was somewhere. Because my brain was usually telling me was somewhere around either the Miracle Mile or north, where kind of where Target and Walmart is, somewhere around those areas. But apparently it wasn't. So we get down the road a bit, and we get to where the county fair is in Rochester. The cool thing about this county fair, their water tower is in the shape of a giant ear of corn. But we got to the first intersection of the corner where the county fair is. My grandma says, right here. And I was like, oh. So she told me she was going north towards the Mayo Clinic. And she got the green light, started going through the intersection. This guy coming from where the Apache Mall is, heading east. He had a red light. And according to my grandma, the woman, I think it was a woman, who was also traveling east alongside this guy, she slowed down because she was, stopping for the red light. Traveling alongside this one guy who, while she was slowing down, he was still going through. He was still traveling at the same speed. So she was like, what the hell is this guy doing? I was like, okay. So, guy goes through the intersection. My grandma T-bones him. And actually, I thought it was the driver's side, she said, that got hit. Actually, it was the passenger side that got hit. So she was safe. She didn't hit her side. She would have hit the side that I would have been on if I was there. But she T-boned him, but but it wasn't her fault because she had the green light. And this guy ran through the red light. So after she got into the wreck, she went to the parking lot. She went one traffic light down, made a left into the parking lot on the right, where this little strip mall kind of thing is. I believe there's a Joanne Fabric there. I could be wrong. I know that during the when it gets to probably in the middle of August, I could be wrong. Maybe they have moved it somewhere else. But just down the parking lot there, at the end, there is I think a Savers and a Dollar Tree. I think the Savers temporarily gets converted into the Halloween Express for getting your Halloween costume for trick or treating for kids, and I guess they have adult stuff too for when they give out candy to the kids. But yeah, she pulled into the parking lot, probably in front of the Joanne Fabrics, if that's still there. And the woman who witnessed the guy going through and my grandma hitting him pulled up alongside her, went up to her and said, "Hey, I'm a witness. Here's my information. You have my full support. I will be on your side on this whole thing." And when my grandma told me that, I was like, "Oh my God, that is amazing." So because of that, yeah, my grandma was not able to get me for about a month and a half until a week ago. And then my grandma came and got me to take me to my doctor's appointment. And when she showed me where it all happened, I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, cops never caught the guy. He got away, I guess. Sucks. I don't know. But kind of sucks that the guy got away. My mom said it was possibly a few reasons. One, he was probably on his cell phone. He could have been drunk. Probably ran because maybe he had some past tickets, I guess, or something like that. I can't think of the exact word, but he probably had some prior arrests, I guess is what I'm thinking of. But he probably had some prior arrests or whatever for something like that. So he probably didn't want to get in trouble again, so that's why he ran. So if they did catch him, that would have been a hit and run charge right on him. He probably would have been thrown in jail for probably maybe a couple of months, You know, depending on how bad his record is, you know, if it's pretty bad, then I would imagine probably up to like 2 years, 5 years. If it killed my grandma, though, that would have been probably 20 years. I don't know. I'm not familiar with law enforcement rules. I'm just going what I think normally happens when I hear stuff that happens in court. You know, when I hear this stuff on the news, it's like, oh, this guy killed someone in a car accident. They could probably get anywhere between like 20 years to life in prison. Just ask Tammy Snitch. She was Sunny in WWE back in the Attitude Era, and then drunk driving killed I think it was an old man in his late 60s, 70s, or whatever. And I think she got life in prison. She's trying to get into parole, but judge is saying no, you can't. But anyway, okay. So now I told my story. Rating. Oh, you're waiting for it. You're waiting for it. You wanted me to give you. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Ty Dillinger, can you help me out here? 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Obviously, it's too good. What else can I say? You need to go to Aldi's, buy that right now. So, apologies for slapping that so hard, but hey, it's worth it. It was worth it. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Go get it. Local Aldi's, if you can. Look for it. It's there. But anyway, I got another thing coming up now from Aldi's too, so look forward to that. But anyway, thanks so much for watching this food review. Of course, I've been BigLT, and I'll see you guys next time for another food review. You have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.